I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Carolina Panthers. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. On the return, Chuba Hubbard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Yellow, line. Set, ready. 10 black. Right, white, yellow, blue. 10 cycles.
They run here as Rico go. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive end, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Blue check.
They run again with Davis. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Ready, 38, ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
45, white. Green Jack.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. To throw, Rivers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The start of this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. Loved their fight, planted their feet, and forced incompletion on 1st down.
Now Rivers. Got his man, it's Warren. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run. At the 7-yard line. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Here we go, set, check, smash, Nike 18.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go, Sam.
They'll play fake. Now Young. Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
brings up second and
Multiple
10.
defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Young to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it is how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
First and 10 at the 41.
Here is Young. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Young will set to throw. Maybe he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Striker, 3, blaster, 6. Green jacket. Ready?
Young down from the 50. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Ready?
Again, it's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Set.
Young off the play fake. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Ready.
Young. And this one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He'll try and do this himself. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try
Oh, no, it's not.
And I would think that they would have to. This
Fuck
is today's
is not,
NFL.
bro.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
I bet.
You never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on. When you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing, Rivers. And this taken in by Gales. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
13 yards.
Now they'll audible to something else.
First down.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
All right.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
How you stop?
Swung out wide for Taylor.
21. How you?
Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they step it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
A gain of 14 brings up 2nd and 1. That's a 47-yard line.
Rivers to throw it. Down the field, he's got one. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll start to give to Taylor. We'll get this to about the 38.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go track, go track.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Rivers now. They'll try and do this himself. And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Rivers. That's going to be taken in by
Didn't count. As I said, it didn't count that crazy.
The 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
18
Now Rivers.
Thank you.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense, forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities.
That's a flag.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
A running play, it's down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. And his pass incomplete.
Intended for Tataroa McMillan.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Now Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Young. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Mitchell Evans laying himself out in the end zone. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again. We're 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chase on the other side of the ball saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Man.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
He's slow.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Now a run here off the RPO, but he'll keep it. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smack. Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Rivers.
Come on, man. He jumped there, baby.
It's a touchdown. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Here we go, set. Ready?
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Young. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Set, red, black, shot. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Hut.
Young.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. Smash red. Set.
Young to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Here's Young. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 1st and 10.
White. Set. Hut. Black ultra. Green jack. Fury. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Young to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Hut.
Young to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Black shot. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Set.
Now Young. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That would take a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
don't feel right.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Y'all sorry, motherfuckers. God. Damn. Good game, bro.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
Bro, kneel the ball. Don't play stupid, bro.
It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little tired here. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on the scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Jones. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Trying to see how we mean.
Jones looking around. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set hut, 560. 52 blue. Hey, red. Lead old blue. Six, mega. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get into the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
One last shot for Young. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Good
And
game.
it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up in that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.